At what point in the week did you know that you would not be in the starting rotation to start the weekend? And just what were those conversations like?
I think it's the beginning of the week. Me and Coach Hobbs had a conversation. He was telling me that he's moving Hunter to Friday. I'm coming on the pin, which I have no problem with at all. Hunter's the best Friday guy in the league, so I know it's going to be good either way.
For Hunter, there were a lot of big defensive plays behind you the first couple three innings. How key were those to you and the outing that you had?
Yeah, I mean, the double play in the first was, of course, that was the biggest play of the night because, getting out of the first with a zero, and even though we didn't score in the bottom of the first, it's good momentum for me, not just so much the lineup. It was good to get a zero, get a little confidence, get to the, middle of the order to where I can kind of settle in.
Did you feel like you had to be really good today with the way that Bale was throwing through those first three innings?
Really, I don't pay attention to what the other pitcher's doing. I just go out and try to do my job. Honestly, don't. I'll go and watch the highlights of the game because I didn't even watch the game until the seventh, eighth, and ninth inning. I like to stay locked in. I think most of our starters do it, and so I like it.
And then for Tavian, what was Vale doing well that first time through the order, and what did you guys do well to turn it around in the fourth?
I think he was pitching to his strengths pretty well. Fastball had a lot of carry. I think he was paying on the top of his zone pretty well. But we kept battling him, and got a big swing. So got him out the game pretty early, and went from there.
Hunter, how important do you think it was for you to notch a quality start in the first SEC game of the year?
Yeah, it was big. It was good for confidence going into next weekend for me. But I mean, it was good. It was fun. Just got to keep building from.
And then Hagen, did you think you'd be on tap for a 9-out save tonight?
Actually, I talked to Coach Hobbs before the game. He said we go six. I mean, you go three innings or one inning, just depending on how he does. So I was ready for whatever.
I think the thought maybe they had was that you could possibly work twice in a weekend or whatever. How suitable do you think that would be for you?
I think I could do it. I just got to get some rest, recover, get some treatment, and I'll be good to go.
And what did you think about the switch, moving from Sunday to Friday and, the importance of the SEC opener?
Yeah, it was cool. Of course, when I first got told that, so I came out of the game last Sunday and I was like through five with like 77 pitches or something like that. And I was with to shake my hand. I was like, no, And he told me, he's like, congratulations, you're gonna get the start on Friday. And I was like, that's the only thing you could have said right now that would make this okay. But no, I was excited, and I was, excited for the challenge to start on Friday night, and we'll go from here.
Tavian, on the play in center field that you ran up against the wall, did you feel like you made the catch, or did you know what was going on in that situation? Just kind of talk us through what was going on in your head.
Yeah, I thought I caught it. I knew I had it off the bat. I had it in my glove. Hit the wall pretty hard. Honestly, I didn't even know I picked the ball up off the ground. I thought it was in my glove the whole time, but yeah, it was close.
Are you feeling okay? It looked like you were kind of grimacing when you threw that ball.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm all good. It's a hard wall out there.
Tavian, I got to know, with Arkansas and Kansas playing basketball tomorrow, where do your allegiances lie?
Whoever wins, I hope they win it all. I'll leave it at that.
Hey, for the two pitchers, Auburn, I think they had one of the top 3 or 4 batting averages in the SEC coming into this. What was the key to limiting them the way you did today? I think they only had 6 hits.
Yeah, it was more, you just gotta, that they're a lineup that sits and counts. If it's 0-0, they're sitting heater. If they're down 0-2, they're gonna sit soft. So you kind of, and I mean, if you're down 2-0, you got to be able to land off speed pitches for strikes because they're sitting the heater. So it's you got to be able to pitch, and you got to just compete and throw quality pitches.
Yeah, I thought Hunter did a really good job attacking the zone. I thought his pitches set a good tone. When I was watching the game from the dugout, I could tell he was throwing strikes, and they weren't doing much off him. So all I had to do was throw strikes out there.
How grateful were you two that they moved the game time up by 2.5 hours? Is it easier to pitch during the daytime like this than it would have been tonight?
Yeah, it was definitely nice, but I would have liked to pitch under the lights. But I mean, really, when you're pitching, you don't know how cold it is. Like, I kept asking the coaches, they were jogging up and down the stairs trying to get their blood flowing. I was like, "Is it cold?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's real cold." But it didn't bother me.
Hey, did it help that you kind of experienced this in the postseason last year, that you did this kind of role?
Yeah, I think it helped a little bit, just the mindset thing. Last year, I got to experience it. A bunch of older guys in the bullpen last year, so they helped me out during the end of the year. Appreciate it.